why I decided to start a video right when I'm crossing the street is beyond me. Hi guys, welcome to my last London vlog. We are headed over to Trafalgar Square to go to the National Gallery to go see a Leonardo da Vinci exhibition. Get me some... Honestly, this place is the craziest honky place right now. And I don't mean white people. We're gonna get some mini pancakes later. It's gonna be amazing. I haven't had any this whole time and it's almost time to go home. I feel like somehow I've dropped a ball. Or at least a mini pancake. Look at that. Blue skies and sunshine, kids. That is the National Gallery. This is Trafalgar Square. That is the monument to Trafalgar. Here we are. We are allowed to film in here, and I'm in the Leonardo exhibit. I'm super excited.
Built up their compositions.
There's different techniques that have different properties and see different things, different depths, different materials. They all start speaking to one another and you start getting a bigger picture of the evolution of the work.
When we used XRF scanning, which allows us to identify the materials and also see below the surface, we could see that there was a first composition underneath that was drawn with a material containing zinc, and then we explored that even more with hyperspectral imaging, revealing Leonardo's first idea for the composition. It's quite unusual as well to find a completely different idea for the Virgin underneath, and then he goes back to something much more like the first version.
He's always kind of improvising, changing, adjusting, tweaking. There's also evidence about how workshops worked and meeting commissions and changes, and all that's going on too.
So we take a minute paint sample so we can see the sequence of layers, and then we can see there's blue paint lying beneath brown, and that he's covered the edges of the virgin through with the brown to change the contours around her shoulders.
Okay, now we're just in the main gallery. This is Peter de Hooch, a woman and her maid in the courtyard. I really enjoy this jacket. This guy, Cereno, it looks like that. The art is amazing. Like, look at the feathers on this. I think that's a peahen. And there's like wrinkles on her eyes that are just amazing.
Thank you.
I like this guy. Oops. Willem van Mieris. Also great. Look at that cabbage. Some sweet cabbage and a cat. This is the full picture, but the cabbage. I want to eat that cabbage. And this gato. Hello, gato. Gabriel Matsu has also a lady with a very fine jacket. I want it.
Lunchtime, I thought you were supposed to be going that way.
Look at the rough on that, babe.
Supposed to be going that way.
Damn.
Okay, because just the day of morning,
Morgan Donner
yeah.
and Constance, I'm looking at you. So Chris walks in and goes, they all look surprised. Or maybe they're just saying yes in Icelandic. Yeah, yeah. Chris's commentary on this one is, seems like a portrait about consent. Like, what's happening?
This is really fun. I get this.
They're all faked. That's incredible. I am here for the accurate depiction of silk. These are more my jam, peeps. Let's look at Venice. It's like a travel brochure, but made in the 17th century. Is that Notre Dame going up? What is that? Oh, that's Eton College. That's funny. Hey, this is that cathedral we saw. Mrs. Oswald. Look at her in her... I'm gonna go with like Française, maybe Anglaise. See, you don't have to be young to wear the Anglaise / Française. Behold this gown. Yes. 18th century at its finest, people. Look at that stomacher / button zone front situation going on. Yeah. Okay, my husband pointed out that you can see Eton in the back. This was painted in Windsor, and this is Queen Charlotte's. Indeed, 18th century at its best. Look at that cloak. I'm basically shopping, people. Portrait of an artist with his wife and daughter. It's Thomas Gainsborough. Mr. and Mrs. Thomas Coltman. This waistcoat is nuts. And it's a fur-lined jacket that's velvet. It's crazy that you can see that in the painting. Even the grates in the floor are pretty. Okay, here's where all you modern art fans can hate on me for a little while. This is one of my favorite paintings. Yes, an impressionistic painting. I don't know why these gel and the modern art doesn't, but it's true. So that was just one painting. It was a really good exhibit, but it was just to see one painting. And it was 36 pounds for the two of us, so 18 pounds each, $25 to see one painting. And it was kind of worth it. It's Leonardo, so, you know, good. But if you're gonna go, please know, it's one painting. It was Virgin of the Rocks, the second version, right? The first one is in the Louvre, there are two. And it was very interesting. Woo, that smells like some pot. Wow. Now we're going to the National Portrait Gallery, which is right next door to the National Gallery, to go see some Pre-Raphaelite Sisters. Here's Mina Lima. I'll see if they'll let me film in there. So as I was saying, they designed all of the paper things, so like the train tickets. And this was handwritten by one of them. And you can buy all of these things. have bought 3 more prints from Mina Lima.
Akio prints.
Akio prints. They will be shipped to us. We do not, oh my gosh, look at those lights. We do not have room for this, even a little bit. This is where Harry Potter play is in London, by the way. And those are the aforementioned, oh my god, look at those lights. Let me zoom for you, peeps. There they are. We're gonna go to my favorite Lebanese place for dinner now and have some foods. Actually, it's my second favorite Lebanese place, but I can't eat at my first favorite because Sarah's not here and I need her. We're about to cross the street again, so I thought I would talk to you guys. Pre-Raphaelite wrap up. Oop, bus coming through. So it was about 12 women who were all artists, photographers, painters in their own right, who were also models for the Pre-Raphaelite men, and most of which seemed to have like sort of slept around within those men, and the men were sleeping around. It was not the best example of Pre-Raphaelite paintings I've ever seen, but it was interesting to try and focus on the women, although they had a whole room that was just the men. And you were like, I thought this exhibit was for women. So you have to dedicate a whole room to men, huh? Cool. That's always the way it is. Yeah, what did you think?
Can't have the light without the darkness.
Did you like your exhibit?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Some of it was quite sad. It's the condition of women in the 19th century. But there were a few uplifting pieces. I especially liked the woman who told the painter that, you know, she wasn't going to let him be the boss of her, and ended up going from a low position in society to a much higher position in society, albeit through the normal method of marrying a wealthy dude. But it's still better than some of the ways that some of these women wound up.
My husband here really likes Pre-Raphaelite paintings, so that was his jam. So that's his commentary on the subject. There was some beautiful paintings in there, but mostly they were like photographs and drawings of the women, or photographs and drawings by the women, but they weren't like famous Pre-Raphaelite paintings, as I kind of thought that exhibit was going to be.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be more of that.
Anyway, that's what's what on that. Hello. I just stood on a train for 2 hours because construction on train lines makes everyone need to be on the same train, and we, because I'm dumb, decided not to get a seat assignment because I've never been on a train that required a seat assignment before. Cool. I'm being driven by Miss Hay. Hello! Hello, YouTube. And I came to see the beautiful Nottingham countryside, and this is what is happening today.
On your right, the BBC.
On the right, the BBC. And everywhere else, misty fog. All of like England is like this. Yeah, we're having a romantic day. Chris is in the back. Hi, Chris. Yeah, so today has not gone according to plan. It's basically what's been happening, but we're gonna have a good day anyway. It's an adventure. We're gonna have pub lunch, is that what you said?
Yep.
Pub lunch.
Going to the Horse and Groom.
Ooh, that sounds tasty. I do like me a good pub lunch, so that's fantastic. I estimate that there's a camembert in my future. And there's nothing I like more.
There's certainly a festive menu.
Oh, excellent.
Which is always good.
Festive menu. So yeah, and I've never been in a car where Cathy's driving before, but
Yeah, this is strange.
We're still on the correct side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually like, oh wait, who gave me the steering wheel?
So lots of firsts today. I'm pretty sure I've been to Nottingham. Yeah, I have, because I went to Sherwood Forest and I went to the carnival that's there. The whatever, is that still there?
Oh, the Robin Hood Festival?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in August.
Uh-huh.
No mist in August.
Right.
Usually.
Yeah. But I went there when I was young. My mom thought we should stop there. It was weird because my only experience in Brighton was also going to a weird like place where people vacation, and they were having a Star Trek exhibit.
Yeah. Wow.
And I was like, why?
Very appropriate to Brighton.
Why
I mean, Robin
are
Hood
they-
at least in Nottingham.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I mean, we are now next to the Sheriff's Lodge car park, which is a building that is not there anymore. I used to work at the Sheriff's Lodge making costumes for their medieval banquets.
Oh, wow. That building that I just didn't show you was it.
It's a ghostly building.
It's a ghostly building. It's currently haunting Nottingham. Anyway, okay, well, I'll get back to you when we have food, because that is the next destination. Little town, such a quiet village. We're driving through a pretty village now, which... What is what? Watnam. Watnall. Okay. That sounds dumb in American, and it sounds great in British. What is that star in your cup?
I don't know. I think that's a Costa Coffee thing for Christmas.
Oh, that's festive. Anyway.
I thought it was like gingerbread or something, but
It's not.
it's just plastic.
Yeah. That's disappointing. Anyway, we're on our way to the pub. Today's transportation day. Like we're renting trains, we're renting cars, going on. There was a subway.
That line's going up.
When they tell you it's misty, okay, to be fair, the window is fogged up, guys, but this window is not fogged up. It is very misty here. I've never been in England when it's been misty, and people keep telling me that it's a foggy place, and I haven't believed them until just now. So at least now I've been proven that this does happen. Is this like all winter?
It'll be some days like this, and some days it'll suddenly be bright, gorgeous sunshine,
Crisp.
very cold,
Yeah.
extremely cold.
What did you call that, Chris?
Sorry?
You had that thing yesterday where you called it something, when there's no clouds, it gets colder.
Oh, radiational cooling.
Radiational cooling. That's my husband for you. Apparently, when there's no clouds overhead, it gets colder because you radiate off all the heat that's...
Clouds can be warm.
Yes. Ground.
It's really jumbo.
We keep feeling sorry for all the cows and the horses that are along the way. But I'm not sad for the sheep because they have wool coats on, and also they get to have grass slushy now.
Slushy.
Yeah. I'm like, ooh, it's grass slushy time because it's all frosty on the ground. Quality content, people. Quality content. This is the country with the beautiful trees.
And up ahead, you can't see a beautiful little hill with a church on top.
There's where the beautiful hill with the church on top would be. If we only could see it, it would be out there.
Yeah. As you get closer, you might be able to see it. Breeze here, ladies and gentlemen.
Best trip to Nottingham ever.
The Cat Hotel.
What's a cat hotel? Do they have cats there?
Yeah.
It's a cattery? What does that even mean?
It's where you can leave your cats when you go on vacation.
Oh! We call that a boarding house?
Here is the little church in question. You can never see it.
Little church in question. There it is, folks. You've seen it. These are the sights of Nottingham. This place is jumping.
It is. They've got their Christmas market on today.
Oh. I feel like we failed. No I don't. Camembert. Full-size Cathy Hay.
Hello.
In the coat.
American Duchess.
American Duchess. The coat that you all saw her buy in Austria when we were together. The hat, which I realize now that I have 3 of in different
I
colors.
need another one because I can't just wear this one all the time.
Okay, well, I've called, no, mine's black and red, and then brown, no, and purple. Now we have lovely wine, mulled wine, and crackers. Do you guys want to pull your crackers? Do you do them the chain way? One at a time. Okay, I cannot film this. I'll be back with not filmed. Cathy got golf tees.
My parents go for service works, actually.
That's funny.
Home fees.
I got a mystery calculator, which is a parlor trick. Oh, hey.
And Chris got one too.
Chris got one too.
And you got a joke too.
What is the joke?
How did Mary and Joseph know that Jesus was 7 pounds 6 ounces when he was born? They had a weigh in a manger.
Okay. Oh, it's because we have the same cracker.
Who says oh, oh, oh?
Well, depending on how good Mr. Padawan is. Yeah.
Santa walking backwards. It's not Santa here, it's Father Christmas.
Oh. Alright, we're gonna hit this hooch hard because we're all hungry. This is where we ate lunch. It was delicious. There's the church again. Less jumping than last time. I can't even explain what happened here. Okay, so we were supposed to hang out on Wednesday. So we got theater tickets for Saturday, but then Cathy needed to be occupied on Wednesday elsewhere, and so we decided to do Saturday, but I was like, okay, but we only have like a little bit of time. Yeah, don't do that, folks. It's worth it for lunch with Cathy, but like, anybody else? No, not even a little bit.
So you just got a taste of Nottingham show that you'll have to, address next time, that's all.
Yeah. And now I know. And next time we come, we're gonna stay and we're gonna go to Chatsworth House. And where's the peacock dress?
Kettleston Hall. That's
We're gonna go to Kettleston. I want to see this Symington collection.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
All the things that you'll soon see on Bernadette's vlog.
Yeah, all the things that never mind. I'll just watch Bernadette's vlog. It'll be much easier. Anyway. Weird situation. Oh, and we're told that our train home is also chaos, and there's no assigned seats available either. So we might have a 3-hour stand on the way home. Fun times! Yay! Says Chris. This is like on Instagram when like the people put in their stories that they have a new post, but they don't show you all of it. And they say, like, has that like scratch off thing that's like, click here for the post. That's how I feel about Nottingham. Like, I got the stories with the like blur out over it, and I have to click here to go to the post, but I can't actually do that right now. Yeah.
It's like scratch and sniff.
It's like scratch and sniff, yeah. I know what 10 feet from the road looks like in Nottingham now. It's funny, I've actually been here. I came here once when I was much younger, probably like 14 or 15. My mom took me here and we went to Sherwood Forest. We were driving through here for some reason. My mom likes to drive around England, so we did that a lot when I was younger. Maybe someday I'll do that. Although, I don't know how you're doing this, because let me just show the folks. Alright, there's cars like parked on the sidewalk. What the hell's going on? The road isn't wide enough, so they have to park up there, but also it's still not wide enough. And then at times there are like other people on the other side doing the same thing and trying to pass, and then there's a roundabout and you're just like, what?
Well, none of this was built for this many cars.
No, and you all seem to just
built horses and carriages.
You all seem to like pick a direction and just like confidently go. Yeah. And as long as everyone just does that, it's fine.
I've heard people before actually, I didn't realise that was a thing. We just get used to it.
Yeah.
So I remember hearing, I was in the Abbey Hotel in Bath one time, listening to these two American tourists meeting each other and saying, oh God, are you driving in? Yeah, I'm driving. The roads are so narrow. It's like it's like dicing with death.
It is, actually.
I was like, wow, I never realised that you see it that way. Because we all go to America and we're like, it's dicing with death. You've got 6 lanes either way. What madness is this?
Oh, I love me a 6-lane each way freeway. That's the best. Those are in like Orange County. Oh, so good.
I can remember them seeing on TV as a kid and being like, whoa.
Yeah. Those are the best, and they're still somehow not moving at all. Just traffic, constant traffic. Alright, fun times. Fun times. This will be one of those stories that starts out, hey, remember when we came to Nottingham and like we couldn't see anything? Welcome to some extremely yellow lighting here. I'll do this so I look weird against the blue background. Yeah, so we missed our train. Cool. There was a lot of traffic. It was kind of a panicky trip to Nottingham. Like, we didn't allow enough time, so lesson learned. Like, spend time in Nottingham next time. Yeah, we just unfortunately have theater tickets tonight, or else we would have been like, whatever. So now we have a train. We got on a train and we have seats, as you can see. I'm sitting down and we have lovely yellow lighting, which, let me just tell you, after a day of blue lighting and crappy like overhead fluorescent lighting in the last two trains, this is making me happy. So I'm sorry you have to deal with yellow. Anyway, we have 2 stops on this, so like 2 changes. So we have to change twice on this train, which we were trying to get on the other train, so we have to change less, but whatever, it's fine. And we're still gonna make our show, so I mean, to say that, but we might not. Yeah, Chris is giving me the eyeball of don't say that. What are we going to see?
Christmas Carol.
Gonna go see A Christmas Carol tonight. So yeah, we're gonna do this and then go there and it'll be fun, and then that's that for London. That's a wrap, as they say. We leave tomorrow morning at I think 10:30. I got the car. Ooh, it's even more misty now. It's like thicker mist. We leave at like 10:30. We got a car to the airport, which is significantly cheaper than a taxi. Simplyairports.co.uk. Free advertising for them right now. They're great, and they're always there, and their drivers are good, and you always get there on time. So highly recommend. We're taking them tomorrow. Anyway, that's what's what. I think I'm gonna leave this vlog here because all we're gonna do is go to this show, and I'm gonna come back afterwards and be like, that was awesome. So if I actually have anything to say other than that was awesome, I'll come back and say it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna call this here. There's enough footage. Anyway, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you soon with another vlog, hopefully in my house doing something, but I don't even know what, because now the insanity to party time ensues. Chris is just like zoning out on his phone at this point. He's tired after his big meal in Nottingham. We basically just ran up here for lunch, like 5 hours in the train for 2.5 hours with Cathy. Sigh. Alright, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys. I lied. 1 more red shots. The show that we went to see was A Christmas Carol at the Old Vic, and it was magical. Like, I'm not gonna ruin it for anybody who can go see it, but if you live in England, get thee to London to see this. It's so good. Like, I laughed, I cried, so many things happen in it that are super magical and just amazing and beautiful, and like really good theater, but also like surprisingly just enchanting. And it's in the round, so we sat on the stage, which was an amazing spot to be in. They do the play in every direction, as you do when it's in the round, but the characters walk really close to you when you're on the stage, so you get a little bit of an enhanced experience. It was so good. It was so good. Go see it. Just go. I will put a moratorium on this until that show stops running, which is like January 5th, which is my birthday. I was born on the 12th day of Christmas. So after that, if someone reminds me and you want to know about it, let me know, and I will tell you guys what happened and what it was like, and all that jazz. But I won't ruin it for anybody who has the chance to go see it right now. Do go see it. It was really good. And then we went to Oaxaca, which I pronounce Oaxaca, much to Chris's chagrin. He's like, I'm like, it's fine. I just love saying it like that. So, and they have, you know, for a Californian who gets pretty good Mexican food a lot, Oaxaca's actually alright. I had pork tacos and they were delicious. So I do actually recommend Oaxaca, weirdly. It's just a chain restaurant in London, but I like it. Their chips are gross. Like, don't do the chips and salsa. It's no good. I don't like their chips. They're too imported, but their pulled pork taco is And I had a mince pie empanada that was super boozy. It was good, but like a little bit too boozy. The tacos were excellent. And we're back in the room. We are mostly packed already, but we need to do a little bit of last minute stuff. And then we head out in the morning. So for reals this time, peace out guys. And I will see you back at home in California in a little bit. I don't know when or in what format that will be, but we'll see. Okay, bye guys.